increasingly felt anxious and worried about the strange incidents that kept occurring. Unable to keep her fear inside, she decided to tell everything to her boyfriend, Alex, a famous and reliable actor. Alex, who always cared deeply for and loved Anna, listened to every detail with a worried expression. He couldn't believe that such frightening events were happening to the woman he loved. He comforted Anna, promising to always be by her side and to face the strange occurrences together. With his genuine love and concern, Alex began to frequently visit the theater to check on Anna. He spent time staying for rehearsals, closely observing everything, and even participating in some performances to ensure Anna's safety. When Alex visited Anna at the theater, he always tried to bring her a sense of security and peace. They often sat together after rehearsals, sharing their worries and finding ways to solve them. However, in the dark and ancient theater, there was something gloomy and malevolent present. Alex's presence made Anna feel more at ease, but the strange phenomena continued. One evening, when Alex stayed late at the theater, he also began to experience strange things: unexplained footsteps, shadows flitting through the darkness. Despite this, Alex was determined not to leave Anna, promising to protect her to the end, even if it meant facing mysterious and frightening things. One evening, while Alex was talking to Anna, a pair of glowing red eyes appeared from the dark corner of the auditorium, filled with jealousy and resentment. Those eyes belonged to the faint figure of a woman in an old-fashioned dress, standing silently and drifting like a ghost. Anna and Alex, engrossed in their conversation, did not notice the strange eyes. They only felt the surrounding space grow a bit colder. Alex gently held Anna's hand, his eyes full of concern and love. However, in the darkness of the theater, the figure with the glowing red eyes continued to watch them. Despite the tension and worry that surrounded them, with Alex's encouragement, Anna temporarily forgot her unease and fear. But she did not realize that behind the mysterious fog, a resentful spirit was still watching, waiting for the opportunity to manifest and cause trouble in her life. One late afternoon, while Anna was sitting in her dressing room, her phone rang. On the other end was the warm and worried voice of her grandmother. "Anna, you need to come home immediately. I have something important to tell you," her grandmother said urgently. Anna immediately left the theater and quickly returned to her grandmother's house. Entering the cozy little house, she saw her grandmother sitting by the tea table, holding a piece of ancient jade that glowed under the dim light. Anna was about to greet her grandmother and ask about the urgent matter when she noticed her grandmother's worried expression. She sat down next to her grandmother and listened as she began to tell a story that had been hidden for many years. "When you were a child," her grandmother said thoughtfully, "a wise monk visited our family. He looked into your eyes and predicted that when you turned 26, you would encounter a series of strange accidents. The monk also said that these accidents were not random, but caused by a resentful and jealous spirit from the past." Anna felt a chill run down her spine upon hearing this prediction. She recalled all the strange incidents that had occurred recently and felt that everything was starting to make sense. Her grandmother took a sip of tea and continued, "The monk also said that there is only one way to protect you, and that is with our family's heirloom jade. This jade has been imbued with the virtues of our ancestors for generations and has the power to protect its bearer from malicious spirits." Anna held the jade in her hand, feeling its warmth and strength. The jade was intricately carved with ancient patterns, reflecting light in a mysterious way. "Grandmother, what do I need to do to use this jade?" Anna asked, her voice full of concern. Her grandmother looked at her with eyes full of love and hope. "Always keep this jade with you, especially when you're at the theater. Believe in its power and always pray for our ancestors' protection. The jade will help you overcome the accidents and protect you from the vengeful spirit." Anna nodded, feeling a bit more at ease. She knew that no matter how frightening the accidents and incidents were, she would not face them alone. With the heirloom jade and her grandmother's love, Anna believed she could overcome any hardship. Her grandmother gazed at the jade in Anna's hand with a serious expression and continued, "However, the monk also said that you must wear this jade and be extremely careful until PM next week. If you can make it through that time, you will be safe, and the strange accidents will cease. But remember, the monk also warned you to be wary of people's hearts." Anna clenched the jade tightly, feeling its strength and protection. She understood that this was not only a challenge but also an opportunity to free herself from the mysterious and frightening events that had haunted her recently. Her grandmother smiled gently and continued to advise her, "Always keep this jade with you. Never let it out of your sight, even for a minute. Trust in its power and in the goodness of our ancestors." "I understand. Thank you so much, grandmother," Anna replied softly, full of determination. She knew that the coming week would be a challenging time, but with the heirloom jade and her grandmother's love, she believed she could get through it. Anna returned to the theater with a renewed sense of courage, ready to face whatever was to come.